Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata474. As you may remember, the 15th day of the war had ended. Evening had fallen, and the two armies had returned to their camps. In the night, Duryodhana and the others sat in conference, trying to think of a way out of their predicament. He asked them all to give their opinions. The wise Ashwatthama spoke. He said, "We want a man who is fond of you, who's capable, efficient, and also powerful. Such a man will be able to command the army and lead you to victory. All the heroes assembled here are rich in these qualities. There is no need for you to be depressed. We are all ready to die for you. If Radeya is made the commander of the army, we are sure of victory. Radeya is invincible." Duryodhana was overjoyed to hear this suggestion from Ashwatthama. Hope does not die in the heart of a person, not as long as there is life in the body. Even after the fall of Bhishma and Drona, the king had hopes of winning the war with Radeya as the commander of the army. Duryodhana looked at Radeya with eyes full of affection and said, "Radeya, I know your greatness. I also know the affection you have for me. I now depend on you to steer me over these difficult days. Bhishma and Drona fought valiantly for me, and they've both fallen. Bhishma was always fond of the Pandavas. After him, we installed Drona as the commander, according to your advice. Both have fallen, both by unfair means. They were attacked when they were without weapons. 2 defenseless men have been killed by the enemies, but both of them were fighting without their full vigor. They did not want to hurt the 5 Pandavas. Drona was too fond of Arjuna to fight to his utmost. But you are different. For the first time in this war, I'm leaving my army in the hands of one who hates the Pandavas as much as I do. You must lead us all, as Kartikeya led the host of the divine army. I ask you very humbly to take up this great task." Radeya was very happy to hear the words of the king. At last, the time had come when he could repay the debt of affection and gratitude which he owed Duryodhana. He said, "Nothing will please me more than to do this service for you, my king. I will destroy Arjuna in the battle tomorrow and lay the world at your feet. I'm eager to fight with all of them, and I'm eager to kill Arjuna. I'm sure to kill him." Duryodhana installed him as the commander. Radeya was given the coronation bath and was formally installed as the 3rd commander of the Kaurava army. Duryodhana thought the world to be his already, since his Radeya was the commander. The 16th day of the great war dawned. It was wonderful to see Radeya at the head of the army. He looked splendid, like the sun, which had just risen in the east. He wanted to arrange the army in the Makara Vyuha. The mouth of the Makara was Radeya. The eyes were Shakuni and his son Uluka. At the head was stationed Ashwatthama. The neck was made up of the sons of Dhritarashtra. At the center could be seen Duryodhana with his serpent banner. The left foreleg was made up of Kritavarma and his army. The right hind leg was in the keeping of Sushena, the son of Radeya. The left hind leg was in the charge of Shalya. The right foreleg was made up of Krupa and his army. The tail was made up of some other brothers of Duryodhana. Looking at the array of Kauravas, with Radeya as the commander, Yudhishthira said, "Arjuna, look at this army of the Kauravas with Radeya in the van. When I think of the same army just 16 days back, when our grandfather had arranged it in the terrible Vyuha, which was impenetrable, and now when I see it arranged in the Makara Vyuha, I do realize the dwindling in size. What a great calamity has befallen these men." Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.